When we use conditional statements, we're checking to see if a certain condition becomes true and then carrying out an action based on that information. We're going to start by looking at conditional statements using the built-in mouseX and mouseY variables. MouseX checks where the cursor is along the x-axis, and mouseY checks where the cursor is on the y-axis. So we'll start out, the structure of a conditional statement is the word if, which will turn green, open a parenthesis, and then you're going to put the condition that you would like to check. So mouseX greater than 250. So this is going to check over and over and over again, 60 times a second, every time draw loops through, whether or not mouseX is greater than 250. I'm going to open a curly bracket. I'll close that curly bracket. And then what comes between those curly brackets will be the action that is carried out if this condition, mouseX is greater than 250, becomes true. So I'm going to say fill 255, 0, 0. That's red. And then I'll make an ellipse, 250, 250, 50 by 50. So it's in the center of the screen. So this conditional statement checks if mouseX is greater than 250, draw a red circle. So if my cursor, as I move along the x-axis, becomes greater than 250, it draws a red circle, and it continues to check this. Now, while my mouse is in this right half of the screen, this continues to be true. If I move back to the left side of the screen, the condition is no longer true, and so this isn't carried out, and the white background just gets drawn over and over. So again, right side of the screen, the red circle appears. Once that condition is no longer true, the red circle disappears. And again, that's just because that white background is drawing over 60 times a second. If it just means that this will be completely skipped over if the condition is not true. If I didn't have a background, because it will draw a red circle on the default background once this becomes true, I can't ever get it to go away. I need that background to cover over it to make it look as though it's disappeared again. So that's the first introduction to conditional statements using the mouseX and mouseY variables.